I'm Jesse Forrest from startcopywriting.com. So the video you're about to watch is a presentation I did at a very high-level business mastermind group, and I was invited to come along and teach everyone about landing page copywriting and how they can write their own landing pages. So in this video, I basically walk you through my whole step-by-step process on how I write landing pages for my clients. And once you watch this video, you'll understand how I do that and how you can write landing pages as well. So this was recorded at a business conference, and there was about 300 people there. These are all small to medium-sized business owners, people who would go and hire copywriters. So yeah, it was a very informative talk. So landing pages are this new trend in marketing where I think every business that has a web presence should have landing pages. They are like the Swiss Army knife in marketing because you can use them in any kind of marketing campaign. So it's really important that business owners have a landing page, and as copywriters, we need to know how to write landing page copy. So what you're about to see is part one of a two-part presentation. So in this part one, you'll see the first few steps on how I write landing page copy. Then at the end of this video, I tell you how to go and see part two of the presentation. Grab a pen, a pad, or your computer and make sure you take lots of notes, because the stuff I reveal in this presentation is awesome if you're about to write landing pages.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up Jesse Forrest, and Jesse Forrest is going to give you some rapid fire tips about how you can write the copy, the all-important copy for your landing page. So let's put our hands together. Let's give him a big welcome. Coming up, Jesse.
Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about the 6 steps to writing and designing the ultimate landing page. Dale's been awesome. As he mentioned earlier, he's engaged me to write some of the copy for the different landing pages that Business Blueprint is coming out with. And there's some really cool stuff you're going to be seeing in the future. So I'm going to walk you through, I guess, just a simplified formula for writing the copy on those pages. So there's things like the headline, the image, the bullet points, the testimonials, the social proof, and of course, the all-important call to action. So let's start with your headline. So how many of you have struggled to come up with a compelling headline in the past? Okay, cool. So quite a few of you. And I want to give you some of the general tips or guidelines for writing a headline. And then what I'd like to do is actually give you some templates where you just fill in the blanks to come up with your own headlines. Sound good? Okay, cool. So the first thing is being specific with numbers is great for increasing readability, but also believability. So whenever you have a number, and how many of you have seen with blogs and things like that, they'll have, a new post and it's, the 7 steps to something or the 10 secrets of doing something. People seem to love those and respond to those when there's numbers, because it means that that information is going to be, to the point and easily consumable. So if you can have numbers in your headline, it's going to help. You want to mention the biggest benefits that your prospects really, really want, right? So whatever is in your report or in your, checklist or in your videos, find out what the biggest benefit that your prospects really, really want, and then mention that in the headline. Make it short and sweet. We're not after those paragraph-long headlines that go on and on and on. Short and sweet works, especially online. All right, so here comes the 4 proven templates. The first one, and this is one of my favorites, this is one that's been used, probably since the 1920s in print advertising, works really, really well online, and that's how to benefit without challenge. How to benefit without challenge. So basically, you take your biggest benefit that your prospects are interested in, and then you also take the number one challenge that they may have, or they feel has stopped them from getting that benefit before. And here's some examples. How to buy a house without a bank loan or a deposit, right? Bank loan and deposit obviously being the challenge. How to fix your car without a mechanic, another one. And my favorite, how to get free drinks at the bar without being a woman. How many men would be interested in that product? Yeah, that's a joke headline, obviously. Who else wants to benefit? Now, this one invokes that sense of curiosity, right? So that curiosity and that social proof. So who else wants to implies that other people have already received that benefit, right? So it invokes that social proof element that was covered yesterday by Ben. So who else wants to write and publish your own best-selling book in 90 days? Obviously, that's going to appeal to authors. Notice in these as well, there's numbers in each of them. There's quantifiable numbers being specific, like I mentioned in the guidelines, that is going to increase that believability and also increase the curiosity or the desire for this information. So we've got quantifiable in days, so we've got 90 days. That's one way you can use numbers. We've got 9 steps, so in the actual method of the information is quantifiable. Then we've got 80% less when we talk about who wants to fly anywhere in the world. It's funny, I was just speaking to Brent in the break about doing that. So headline number 3 is get desired result in desired time frame. So this is fairly obvious. You're being straight to the point. You're cutting to the chase about what they want, which is the result, not essentially the benefit. And also the desired time frame. How quickly is that really achievable? So get the beach body you've always wanted in just 12 weeks. That's going to appeal to people who are interested in, weight loss and exercise and looking good. Get 12 months worth of bookkeeping done in 12 minutes. Again, for people who are behind on their accounting, their bookkeeping, that's going to be really appealing. And then get access to 1,000 new songs today. That could be, the iPhone or any kind of product where you can get music, like Spotify. Okay, let's move on to lead magnet visual. So this is pretty obvious, I think, but I've seen a lot of websites with, that Dale has showed before, but they're using a really poor image. They're using some low-grade image. You want to make sure you have a really good image of that download that you're offering, because it's your branding after all, and branding's important. You don't want to cheapen it with a poor image. Here's some examples from actual Blueprint members. Churchill Education, that's Tricia and Randall. We have, for Kevin Lee, who's not here today, but that's a Smart Property Advisor website. These are just some examples of high-quality looking giveaways that you have on your landing page. Here's another 2, one from Tyrone and Justin from 5-Minute Video Marketing, and then again, one that Dale showcased earlier from Rapid Video Blogging. Again, just showing examples of good-looking, downloadable lead magnets. This is a great one that's kind of becoming more and more popular by Ryan Dice. And again, this is something that you could have designed with lead pages software as well. This is a really cool one. Look at the headline too. Notice the 2 points of being specific with the 3 simple tweaks and 100,000 visitors a month, which is obviously the benefit as well in traffic.
So I hope you've enjoyed part 1 of this 2-part presentation. To watch part 2, you want to click on the link below this video and you'll be taken to part 2.